Hi guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade, and this is what we eat in a week. So what we got? Oh yes, last Monday, New Year's Day, roast beef, and all the bits and bobs, lovely jubbly, cookies, cheesecake, gatto. Gattos don't taste like they did when I was a kid. Then after that we wanted something simple, a good old pizza. This was all homemade. This was, what was it? Shrimp Chinese rice with homemade spring rolls and prawn crackers. Yummy. So here we have some chips and a tuna mayo melt. This was spaghetti carbonara with some homemade garlic bread. Can't say I'm a fan of carbonara. To be perfectly honest, it's a bit too creamy for me. So this was the salmon en croûte. I did put a community post out and people would like to see that recipe, so that's the inside. So this is Sunday, no in-laws, so no roast dinner. I'm going to make my fully homemade tacos. So I've got 500 grams of pork. I'm doubling this recipe because the leftover meat I'm going to use for taco stuffed shells. So that'll be a recipe on its own. I'll put this recipe underneath if you want it. So I've got 500 grams of pork, 500 grams of steak mince. You can use the regular cheaper mince if you want to. But remember just to drain the fat out. So I'm just going to cook that. These are the new Scoville pans I got. Absolutely fabulous. They're brilliant. So that's one onion. That is 450 grams of small, these are not sliced, these are very small chopped mushrooms. This is so that Caitlin doesn't notice them. And she never does. Caitlin's my one that can't stand mushrooms. But if I do them small enough, and because they lose water and stuff like that, it just looks like extra meat. And she's never really twigged that they're in there. So these are cut really small. It's zoomed in so they don't look that small, but they are. That's the next batch of them gone in. And I couldn't find my lid. So I used my stock pot lid. But I have got a lid for this pan. So in goes celery salt. Once the mushrooms are cooked down. Plenty of garlic. I need a new label on that. So this is taco seasoning. I have this in a container. I've got about 500 gram container full of it. I use 4 tablespoons of it in the end for this amount of meat. This is not spicy. My kids won't eat it if it's spicy. If you wanted your own spicy, you could take a bit out of that pan and add some chilli flakes or whatever to it. But yeah, you can see just to the side, Steve zoomed in a lot, is that container with the taco seasoning in. But 4 in all I used. My kids love tacos, but they won't eat them hot, as I say, so I'll link the taco mix that I bought. It's perfect if you don't like them spicy. But it's just as good if you do, because you can just add in some chili flakes. So 1 can of crushed Italian tomatoes. Just regular crushed tomatoes would be fine. You see what I mean by the mushrooms? It just looks like it's all meat. So she don't really notice it, she don't complain about it. Yep, ketchup. Three to 4 tablespoons. As I say, I've got half of this mix left, and I'm going to reuse it today in some stuffed pasta shells. So, I'm just going to season it. That's pepper. Because of the taco seasoning, I'm not adding salt until I taste it myself. So that's done. I've got a little bit of oil in the pan. So these are corn taco. There they are. You get 2 packs of 10. I got them off Amazon. And they literally take about 20 seconds. So this was my first time trying these, and I won't go back to buying the hard shells again. So yeah, it took a couple of attempts to get the right way of doing it, but once I figured it out, they're cooked in about 20 seconds. So you'll see the way I do it here. But you'll see as I move on, I do it a different way and it worked out better. These taste so much better as well. You know, than the ones you buy in the meal kits, the hard ones. I mean, these go crispy. Alright. I'm not finding this way is working for me too well. But you live and you learn. I wanted to put this in there so you see that it is trial and error, everything we do. So I'd not used these before. But that's how quick they are to cook. Super quick. And I do, once I put one in, I do sprinkle salt on the ones that I've took out. Right, I've gone straight there without flipping it over. First, I've gone straight there for the bend look. How much easier that was. I don't know if you're like me, but while I'm cooking something, I try to think of, right, what's going to work easier? And that was the one I adopted from then on, doing it that way. Turned out much better, look. So I'll leave them on the same side. Go in and fold. Like I said, I did get a double pack of these off Amazon. And the taste difference is unbelievable. I only used 10 for this meal. And the kids enjoyed them as well. I was half expecting Caitlin not to like these, because she's quite fussy. But she ate them that fast, I don't know where she put them. I thought she'd give them to the dog. But no, she really enjoyed these. See, it don't take them long to crisp up. So yeah, I highly recommend not to flip them over and cook them. I recommend doing that and folding them while they're on the same side, like such. They don't break as easy when you're filling them neither, like the crispy ones do. I don't know about anybody else, but the taco boats, the soft ones we've got over here, I'm not keen on them. So yeah, I just wanted to show you these ones and how quick they were. And there's no reason you couldn't put them in the air fryer on a keep warm setting if you had to do a big bunch of these. But even a big bunch is not going to take you more than a good 5 minutes. I know these are used a lot in America, but I don't think they're as well known over here. I've seen a lot of people on American channels cooking them this way. But like I say, it's not something as well known over here. People, I think, buy the packets of the meal kit with the crispy ones already in it. But the taste of these is so much better. And it's really not a hassle because they're so fast. And then just fill them with whatever you like, whatever toppings you like, and away you go. So that was mine. And they were good. Definitely. That's how much I had left, and that is what I'm going to make into the taco shell lasagna, basically. Stuffed taco shells lasagna. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will link everything I used down below. Have a look if you want to give them a try out. Let me know if you do try them, what you think. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.